Welcome to the library. It's a place where I love to be. Look in a book, here's a story for you. Who makes stories when the day is through? Who makes stories when the day is through? Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun.
Shelley Wordsworth.
Shelley and Jackson, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Come on, be a story maker.
Oh, look at the time. It's time to go home, everyone. Come on. Home time.
Story makers. Story makers. Story makers.
It's midnight in the library. Hello.
Time for all story makers to come out. Are you ready?
The sun is down, the stars are bright. Story makers come out at night. Hello, I'm Shelley Wordsworth, magical maker of stories. Come on, what are we waiting for? Let's have some fun.
Boots, boots, beautiful boots, stamping on the ground. Boots, boots, beautiful boots, marching all around.
Jackson, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Jelly. Do you like my boots?
Yeah. Can I wear them, please?
Oh, no, you can't wear these. They're mine.
Oh, Shelley, look at Jackson's boots.
Oh, wow, splosh-tastic Wellington boots.
Wellington boots?
Yes, that's what those type of boots are called, Wellingtons.
Oh, great. Boots, boots, Wellington boots, stamping on the ground.
Boots, Wellington boots, marching all around. Yeah. Shelley, can we make a story with Jackson's Wellington?
Oh, no. You can't put my boots into the story machine.
It's all right, Jackson. I'm sure we can find something else to make a story with. We could make a story with Jelly's Wellies. A baby's booty.
No, Shelley.
Yes.
I want a story about Wellington.
Okay,
Yeah?
my green queen.
Wellington.
Wellingtons it will be. Jelly's Wellies. Well, we could make a story about a smelly old boot.
Oh, Shelley! I want a story about Wellington!
You can't put my boots in the story machine, but you can use this.
What's that?
I did a picture of my boots.
Oh.
Splosh-tastic. A Wellington boot picture for a Wellington boot story. Yes, marvellous.
Yeah.
That's better than using my boots.
Right, all we need is your help. This story machine works by imagination, your imagination. So imagine Jackson's booty picture turning into a story.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Imagine a story.
It's a playbook.
Oh, and it's called I Love My Wellingtons. Charlotte loved her new Wellingtons. They were fantastic pink ones with glitter on, the very best Wellingtons she'd ever seen. Charlotte wanted to wear them all the time. She wore them to eat her breakfast, when she was playing. Sometimes she forgot to take them off. But Charlotte had never worn them outside. You don't need to wear your Wellingtons, Mum would say. There aren't any puddles today. So off Charlotte would go and play inside, still wearing her Wellingtons. One very sunny day, Mum said she could wear her Wellingtons outside. But where could they be going? Soon they arrived. They went through a huge gate and met a lady called Barbara. "Welcome to my farm," said Barbara. "Come and see my chickens." So off they went. "Do you like my shiny pink Wellingtons?" Charlotte said to the chickens. And the chickens all clucked, "Yes, they did." They went through some straw and long grass over to the sheep. "Do you like my shiny pink Wellingtons?" Charlotte said. And the sheep all baaed and stared at her. By now, Charlotte's shiny pink Wellingtons were getting a bit mucky. Charlotte then saw some friendly donkeys. "Do you like my shiny pink Wellingtons?" she said to the donkeys. "They're quite shiny," said Lizzie the donkey. "I think I need to clean my Wellingtons," thought Charlotte. In the corner of the field was a hose pipe. "Come on," said Mum, "let's wash your Wellingtons." Mum sprayed the water and Charlotte splashed in the puddles. This was fun. Charlotte went to see the pigs. "Do you like my clean and shiny pink Wellingtons?" Charlotte asked them. "Very shiny, very pink," grunted the pig between mouthfuls. "Wouldn't mind some myself." "Well, you can't have mine," thought Charlotte as she waved goodbye to Barbara and the pigs. "Next time I come," Charlotte told Mum, "I'll wear my old trainers instead and keep my lovely pink shiny Wellingtons to wear somewhere less mucky."
Oh, what lovely boots, Wellington boots Charlotte had. I like that story. Boots, Wellington boots, stamping on the
I
ground.
liked all the animals in the story.
What's that you're reading there, Jelly?
Well, it's a picture of sheep, and some of them are black.
Oh, that's a rhyme. And I think it's one you might know.
Is it? Which one?
Boots, Wellington boots, stamping
No,
on the
it's not
ground.
that one, Jackson. Can you guess? Bar, black sheep.
Oh, yeah. Have you any wool?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the dame, one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Very good.
Say it again.
Haven't you forgotten the magic word?
Oh, yes, it's imagine. Imagine.
Jelly, Shelley means please.
Oh, yeah. Okay, read it again, please.
All right then, since you've asked so nicely. Can you join in too? Ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. One for the master and one for the dame. And one for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Shelley, but where do all the sheep get the bags of wool from?
Oh, yes, I've often wondered that too.
Well, the wool comes from the sheep's coat. They cut it off in the summertime.
But that's horrible.
Oh, no, it doesn't hurt. It's like having a haircut. It soon grows back. Have a look at this. Magic sprinkles. Ta-da! Sheep's wool is wound into a woolly round, and then I knit it into a scarf.
Oh, is it for me?
Oh, is it for me?
You'll have to wait and see. Dum-dee-dee-da-dum. Ooh, dee-da-dum.
It's very slow.
Oh, yes, well, it takes about 3 weeks.
Weeks?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be quicker to put it in the story machine?
Oh, well, yes, I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
I never was much good at knitting anyway. Now, do you remember what to do? Send us lots of imagination and use the magic words. Imagine, imagine, imagine a story. It's a Kevin the Spaceman story. And it's called Woolly Planet.
Kevin and Spanner in space to explore, seeking out planets never heard of before! It had been a very soft landing. Kevin could see why. There was fluffy stuff everywhere. Spanner liked this soft stuff, and he settled down for a nap. "No time to sleep, Spanner," said Kevin urgently. "We've got to explore." Spanner was tired of exploring, but Kevin was insistent. "Come along, Spanner," he said. Suddenly, the soft stuff started to move. Spanner leapt to his feet. "That's better," said Kevin, heading off to explore. Spanner followed. He wanted to find out what this stuff was. Kevin bent down to feel the fluffy stuff, and Spanner sniffed it. It smelt faintly of sheep. "I think this is wool," said Kevin. The wool moved again. Spanner chased after it. "Wait for me, Spanner," called Kevin. Spanner caught the wool in his mouth. Somebody tugged it. Spanner tugged back. He liked this game. There was another tug, and the end of the wool came free and disappeared. "Follow that wool!" shouted Kevin. Spanner bumped his nose on a sofa. Sitting on it was an old lady made entirely of wool. She appeared to be knitting. "Knit one, purl one, slip a stitch. Knit one, oh, hello, dear," she said, spotting Spanner. "I'm knitting jumpers. Would you like one?" Spanner had never had a jumper before. "Spanner!" called Kevin as he came round the corner. He stopped in surprise. "Oh," he said, "sorry to barge in." "That's all right," said the knitter. "Would you like a jumper too?" "Oh, yes, please," replied Kevin. "Any particular colour?" asked the knitter. "I'm not fussy," replied Kevin. "Oh, that's good, because they're all mixed up," laughed the knitter. Spanner wasn't fussy either. "Jumpers will be ready in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail," said the old lady, as she flew into a frenzy of knitting. Before they knew it, Kevin and Spanner were wearing their new jumpers. Spanner thought his was a bit itchy, but he didn't like to say so. "Thank you very much," said Kevin. "Oh, don't mention it," said the knitter. "I hope you like yours too," said Spanner. That woman was a good knitter. She was better than Shelley anyway.
Jackson,
Yes.
Jackson, look at all these pictures.
Oh, yes. Look, woolly sheep.
Oh, yeah, one of the children made it. Aren't they clever?
Yes, they did all these animal pictures.
Are they all animals that live on a farm?
I don't think so. Let's have a look. Now that one there is a chicken with her chicks.
Chickens live on a farm. I saw it in the story.
And what about this pig?
Oh, yes, there was one of those too. So they are all farm animals.
Oh, I don't think so. Look, because that is an elephant, and elephants don't live on farms.
Oh, no, they don't. They live in the jungle.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, but this horse lives on a farm.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't.
Doesn't. Oh, well, I know. Let's just put it in the story machine and see where it does live.
Well, all right, but I know that it doesn't live on a farm. In it goes.
Are you ready to help? Imagine a story. It's a blue cow story.
But it's called Blue Cow and the Roundabout Horse. In a field not far away is a herd of cows grazing quietly. One of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the big world beyond her field. One day, Blue Cow heard beautiful roundabout music on the breeze. I wonder what it would be like to be a horse on a carousel. She's off again, said the other cows. So Blue Cow caught the bus that stops beside her field. I'd like a ticket to a roundabout, please. There you go, madam. Hold very tight. And they set off for the fair. And then they arrived. When Blue Cow got off the bus, she could hardly believe her eyes. Hello, glad you could come. A jolly-looking carousel horse with the name Bob painted on its side leapt down from the carousel. Come on, Blue Cow, I'll show you around. Would you like a ride on the spinning teacups? Bob said. Ooh, yes, please, giggled Blue Cow. The next thing she knew, she was spinning in a beautiful cup. When it stopped, she felt quite giddy. Next came the House of Fun, with its crazy mirrors that made Blue Cow look very funny. Ooh, look at my long neck, she grinned. I look like a blue giraffe. What would you like to do now? Asked Bob kindly. Well, Blue Cow thought for a moment. I would really like to be a carousel cow. No problem, Bob smiled. Blue Cow stood proudly on the carousel next to Bob. Oh, please can I have a ride on the Blue Cow, Mum? Asked a girl called Rosie. And on she jumped. The music started and the carousel twirled, slowly at first and then faster. Hooray! Cheered Rosie. Moo! Cheered Blue Cow. And they both had the most wonderful carousel ride ever. You'll never guess where I've been. Where have you been? I've been to the fair and I was a carousel cow. Everyone knows cows can't go to the fair. But we know they can, don't we?
Clippity-clop, moo! Clippity-clop,
Nay!
clippity-clop,
Nay!
What are you two doing?
Clippity-clop, no! I'm being a roundabout horse!
and I'm being a roundabout cow.
Oh, great! Bah! Clippity-clop! Bah! Clippity-clop!
Shelley,
Bah!
what are you doing?
I'm being a roundabout sheep. Hello. Clippity-clop. Bah! Clippity-clop. Bah!
Look. It's getting light.
Oh, no. It's time for the roundabout to stop. The stars have gone and the sun is up. It's time for us to disappear.
Yes, the children will be here soon.
Dawn is upon us and the morning is nigh. We've made our stories and we bid you bye-bye.
Good
Clippity-clop. Bah! Clippity-clop. Bah! Clippity-clop. Bah!
Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun.
Thanks for helping us.
Goodbye. Bye, story makers. Come back to the library again soon.